turn some bolts. Last year, we got this Tourpack from Nasty Hog. It's a FXR style. I like it because you can put 2 helmets in it, but it's not just god-awful big. We mounted it on this standard flat bracket and just made our own holes. Because I'm too cheap to buy the proper bracket. Well, this year for my birthday, I got a proper bracket from Nasty Hog. That bracket designed for this bike for that trunk. So we're gonna move that trunk over to that bracket and see how things go. All right, we got the trunk off of the bracket. Now we're gonna take the bracket off the bike. And put the new bracket on. Not gonna latch it down or nothing just yet. We're gonna be maybe going on and off and all that good shit. So we'll see how that one fits on the new bracket. Got the old bracket off, got the new bracket on. We got some holes marked. Got some holes marked loosely, and then we took the bracket back off, laid it back on there, got our brackets lined out. Little bit of measuring tape and a whole lot of eyeballing. We'll drill it out just a little bit so we got a little bit of room, a little bit of wiggle. Drilled. Now we had to do a little adjusting on our fender washers to make them work with that other bracket because the way it was set up. So now we got to unadjust them. Unadjusted. All right, we got it mounted up. Got fender washers on the 4 corners. I went ahead and drilled the middle hole because there was a slot for it, provision for it. But the bolts they sent with the bracket instead of the trunk are much too long. So I used the original trunk bolts and the fender washers, obviously, and they're nylocks and flat washers. But I'm either gonna cut this down or see if I can't just get another one from work, and I'd much rather have a fender washer in there too, spread that load out, you know, unless you're going to get one of the plates that goes in the bottom. Now as for the extra holes, of course we don't like extra holes. We don't mind bonus holes, but we don't like extra holes. See, I got a bonus hole here, but we got some extra holes here. I don't think there's going to be any water getting in from the bottom. But just to be safe, I'm gonna get a little RTV, a little room temperature vulcanization, as it were, and go ahead and fill them, dab them holes in. As for a final review of the FXR style trunk, from Nasty Hog. If you like this style trunk, if you're into big back girls but not big back bikes, and you want your trunk to stop here instead of stopping way back here, you know, got that sway back. If you're into that, cool. If you like stock, tour pack, razor pack, chop pack, if you dig that, or you like the extra room, or you just dig that style, cool, man. I like the back of mine just straight off, and I can still get 2 helmets in there. I still get my wife's 3/4 plus in there. I still get my helmet in there with my phone, with my both our Ricardos, and with my camera mount. This is the style trunk that you want. Can I recommend this trunk? Yes. What they're asking for this trunk and what this trunk is, are not the same thing. This is overpriced. Every bolt, if you buy one of these, and I like it, don't get me wrong now, I like the damn thing, I do. But every bolt, every screw on this bike, all of them, every last one of them, all of them, all of them, all of them that you can remove, take them out one at a time, put a dab of Loctite on them, screw them back together. The clear coat is, I've seen thicker clear coat on my wife's nails. I've had thicker clear coat on my nail. The clear coat on here is whisper thin. It's eyelash thin. It's not thick. You're not paying for the clear coat when you buy this. Let me be honest. It's already bubbling up in some spots, and when I pulled the masking tape off the bottom, part of the clear coat came with it. And it wasn't even near the drill hole. It was 2 inches from the drill hole. I didn't get it on camera because I was pissed about it. Trust me. And it's on the bottom. Nobody's going to see it, so who really gives a shit? This lead line here is probably that much too long. See, it weighs back like that. I don't really care for that much. I wish it stopped closer to balance point. And that's not something that's hard to fix. You know, I can get these. That's not hard to fix. I can shorten that cable up, put a new clamp on it. I've got a buddy that's got the little tool for it, or I can fake the funk and hit it with a hammer. But I can shorten that up. No instructions and no, God bless it, the treasure map, the diaphragm, the diagram. Diagram, would that be good? You know, where to drill your holes at. There's nothing. They just, here's your pieces and 4 random ass screws. At least they're stainless. There's no instructions, which is fine, you know, but a lot of guys doing this stuff are doing it themselves. And if you don't have a roadmap on where the screws go, or at least an idea, you know, something like the backrest you seen in the last video, was, we caught hell getting that thing mounted up. There's nothing. Damn it, what's the word? You know the word, where you, the piece of paper where the holes, the diagram, but it's not a template. There's no template. No template for the bottom bolts, no template for the top bolts. You're on your own. So either know what you're doing or pay somebody who knows what they're doing. But I still like it. I don't like the price. And there's a few things that aggravate me about it, but I still like it. And they're the only ones that make it this style. So if you like it, buy it. That's all I got to say. You know, unless somebody else starts making one just like it, and then buy it from them instead. So there's a new bracket on the old trunk, or the new bracket on the new trunk, but from last year. Anywho, Nasty Hogs FXR style with the proper bracket. Now I got 2 trunks.